Why are you just getting here? President Holt will be here any minute. I overslept.
Morning, President Holt.
He was pretty drunk last night. He probably doesn't remember what happened with me.
You, come to my office.
President Holt, you wanted to see me? What is it?
Secretary Monroe, don't you have something to explain?
President Holt. Last night, I actually forced myself on my boss. Oh no, I'm dead. This is the only thing my grandma left me. I always wear it. Why is it in his hands? President Holt, I can explain.
I don't want to hear nonsense. Because of your negligence last night, another woman broke into my room.
Another woman? Does he really not remember that the woman was me?
Now I'm giving you a chance to make up for it. Find the owner of this necklace within 24 hours. Anyone who dares to plot against me must pay the price.
Once I find her, should I bring her to you?
Secretary Monroe, you've been with me for 3 years. Don't you know the rules?
Don't worry, President Holt. I'll look into it right away. What did you say? Chase is the living Yama of Sea City. Women who tried to seduce him were either blacklisted or driven out of Sea City, and you actually slept with him. That's basically a death wish. He drank too much last night, and so did I. And then... So what do you plan to do? He wants me to find that woman within 24 hours, but where am I going to find a scapegoat? You mean President Holt doesn't know it was you? Probably. Not. That makes it easy. Will this really work? It's worth a shot. If you don't want to lose your job, listen to me.
President Holt. Secretary Monroe left in a hurry as soon as she clocked out. She's all dressed up. Maybe she's off to find a sugar daddy.
You're a new secretary in the department?
Yes, President Holt. Let me handle this document for you.
The Holts don't need employees who spread rumors. I don't want to see you tomorrow.
President Holt, please forgive me. What did I do wrong?
Secretary Monroe is the Chief Secretary, handpicked by President Holt. How dare she defame her? She's asking for it.
Exactly. Everyone knows Secretary Monroe is President Holt's right hand. Served her right.
Do you want to leave with her?
Hello, President Holt. What are your orders?
Where are you?
It's after hours now.
I don't care where you are. Be here in 10 minutes.
What do I do? What do I do? Chase must be suspicious. Maybe I should just quit. No. Quitting now would be a confession. Do you want to get caught even faster? Then what? Let's just destroy all the evidence. I'll help you wipe the surveillance. You head back to the office first. Play it by ear. President Holt, here are the project files you wanted.
Put them there.
If that's all, I'll head out.
In such a rush? Do you have a guilty conscience?
What do you mean, President Holt? I don't understand.
Company policy. Staff must report relationships. Didn't you know?
Really? That wasn't in the handbook when I joined?
Come in.
Master Holt, what are your orders?
Starting today, add a rule to the handbook. Staff must report relationships to the company.
Yes, I'll do it right away.
President Holt, dating is a private matter for staff. Is it really a good idea to do this?
Are you questioning my decision?
Of course not. You're doing this so we focus on our careers and strive for promotions and raises.
Good that you understand. Why date at such a young age?
Don't worry, President Holt, I'm not dating anyone, and I have no plans to marry soon. It definitely won't affect my work.
How's the investigation?
I've cleared it up. No one went in after I took you back last night. That necklace was probably left by a previous guest.
Understood. You may leave.
President Holt, the hotel sent the surveillance footage.
Secretary Monroe. You might not be able to leave.
P. President Holt. What do you mean?
Was it you?
No, definitely not.
You haven't even seen the footage. And you're already denying it?
I should have known. For something this big, he wouldn't let me investigate it alone. If Cindy hasn't destroyed the footage yet, I'm finished.
Did you see clearly?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, President Holt. Are you okay?
Why are you so nervous? I won't bite you.
Secretary Monroe, Master Holt wants you to confirm if the person helping him back to his room is you.
If I admit it now, will President Holt show leniency, given my good attitude in confessing? Yes. It's me. After I took President Holt to his room last night, well, if Cindy already handled it, the video should have been edited. If she didn't, when it shows me sneaking out in the morning, it'll all be over.
What's going on?
The hotel sent 3 surveillance videos. This one was intentionally damaged. The tech department can't verify it. They need Secretary Monroe to help confirm.
Seems someone is hiding the truth from me.
Special Assistant Keys. So everything after this is gone?
The damage is severe. It's difficult to repair.
I see. What a shame.
After you took me to my room last night. Then what?
I just went back to my room.
It's late. Go home early.
Thank you, President Holt.
Master Holt, Secretary Monroe has been with you for 3 years. Why is she still so afraid of you?
Follow me. Big brother, you're so handsome. What's your name? My name is Wendy. This is a safety charm Grandma made for me. I'm giving it to you. Thank you. It'll protect you. Wait for me here. I'll go get help.
Wait.
Hello. Can I help you?
You don't recognize me?
Of course I do. You're the president of the Holt Group. I'm sorry. I'm going to be late for my next interview. I have to go.
Notify HR. She starts tomorrow. As my private secretary.
Master Holt, haven't you always refused a secretary? Why the sudden change?
Do I need to explain myself to you?
I wouldn't dare.
Who put my profile up here? Take it down.
Yes, sir.
President Holt, I'm Wendy. I'll be your private secretary from now on.
Redo it. Secretary Monroe, I must remind you, I don't keep useless people around.
I understand. Don't worry. I'll work hard. President Holt's meeting with President Chase of Sanford Group is at 10 a.m. Branch managers are reporting this afternoon. Remember the reception arrangements.
Got it, Sister Monroe.
Sister Monroe, this file needs President Holt's signature.
Understood. You look like a true chief secretary. Welcome back. This calls for a celebration. Thanks to you destroying that surveillance footage in time, I'm finally off the hook.
Master Holt, I've looked into it. The person who drugged you that night was sent by your stepmother.
All to steal my shares. Mandy really will do anything. We can't let her get away with it. Find that woman. Deal with her.
Yes, sir.
What? He actually wants to kill her?
Who's there?
Secretary Monroe, what are you doing here?
President Holt needs to sign this file.
Come in. A rookie mistake like this. I don't want to see it again. Revise it.
Yes, sir. I'll get on it.
Hold on. Fix it right there.
Yes, sir.
Secretary Monroe is always so clumsy, but Master Holt never seems to blame her. Instead,
You called me back from abroad in such a rush. What's going on?
A corrupted surveillance video. Can you fix it?
I'm the world's top hacker. You called me back just for a surveillance video?
It's a matter of life and death. You're the only one I trust.
Piece of cake. Give me 10 minutes.
Don't panic. The hard drive was destroyed. Even if Charles Quinn is the world's top hacker, he still won't be able to fix it.
great. The data's recovered.
President Holt, the file is fixed. I'll get back to work now.
No rush. You might as well take a look too.
Chase! According to facial recognition analysis, during these 2 hours, besides Secretary Monroe, no one else entered your room.
Continue.
I'm doomed. If he finds out I'm the woman from that night, he'll definitely... What should I do?
What happened?
This guy is clever. I triggered his self-destruct program. This is as much as I can recover.
No evidence I'm the woman from that night. If I play dumb, I'll be fine.
She really went all out.
Sorry, Chase, I couldn't help.
Secretary Monroe, you were in my room for 2 hours?
Yes.
Has anyone told you you're a bad liar?
President Holt, what do you mean?
Secretary Monroe, I have ways of dealing with stubborn people. Want to try?
I have to keep lying. You were drunk and threw up. I stayed to look after you. I left after you fell asleep.
Why did you lie before?
I didn't want you to think I overstepped. President Holt, I swear, I'm not lying to you.
Master Holt, she doesn't seem to be lying. Stop scaring her.
You'd better not be lying. Or I'll make you regret it. Get back to work.
Chase, no wonder you want to find her so badly. Afraid your sweetheart will get jealous?
If you're bored, I'll send you to Africa.
Master Holt, if your stepmother sent that woman, that would be bad for you.
I'll let her see the result of her failed schemes.
Cindy, Chase will find out eventually. Should I just confess now? Are you crazy? That's like suicide. But I don't know what to do. There's no turning back. Just stay away from him. Don't slip up, or he'll definitely... Wait.
Secretary Monroe, not coming in?
No, it's fine. You go ahead. I'm not in a hurry.
Not in a hurry? If I remember correctly, work starts at 9 a.m. You'll lose your bonus if you're late.
Thank you, President Holt. I'll get to work. Goodbye.
She's acting weird, avoiding you on purpose.
You have time for gossip? I guess you're not busy enough. Tell her to see me.
President Holt, what do you need?
You've been running away lately. Am I that scary?
Why would I avoid you? You're my boss. I'd do anything for you.
Is that so? But your eyes, to say something else.
President Holt.
Master Holt, the agreement is ready. Sorry for the interruption.
Special Assistant Keys, you've got it wrong.
How much longer will you stay in my arms?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You've been with me for 3 years, and that's your most used phrase. I don't want to hear it again. Understand? Sign it.
Marriage agreement?
Is there a problem?
Doesn't he hate women the most? Why the sudden marriage proposal? Is he taking revenge because I kissed him?
Are you unwilling?
President Holt, marriage isn't a game. Someone of your status should marry a high society lady. I'm just a lowly secretary. It's not right.
I need a wife. In name only. It will ward off a lot of trouble. I'll give you 100 million as compensation when the agreement ends.
So that's it.
Otherwise, what did you think? Thought I liked you?
Of course not. Then, can I refuse?
Sure. But you'll be disgraced and kicked out of Sea City. Or end up homeless on the streets. I wouldn't know.
Fine. I'll sign.
Are you the woman who spent the night with me?
No, it wasn't me.
Wrong. After signing, no matter who asks, you must say that you were that woman. Understood?
I should have stayed away from him, but now I've somehow married myself off. And I have to pretend to be myself. Whose crazy idea was this? President Holt, are you really taking me to the banquet? What if I accidentally expose us?
If you, in front of them, call me President Holt too, even a fool could tell.
What should I call you then?
The marriage is fake, but the certificate is real. What does Mrs. Holt think she should call me?
Hubby.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Madame Holt looks radiant.
Miss Lane is looking more beautiful than ever. She and Master Holt are a perfect match.
Thank you all.
Chase has been single for years. His father and I were so worried. We're holding this engagement banquet today to settle his marriage once and for all.
Who I marry is none of Madame Holt's concern.
Master Holt is truly unconventional, bringing a date to his own engagement party.
I remember now. Isn't that Master Holt's secretary?
No wonder Master Holt fell for her. With that face and body, she's an angel.
Chase, today is our engagement banquet. A lowly woman like her doesn't deserve to be with you.
You have no right to judge Chase's people.
Chase? Wait until after the ceremony to talk. Don't miss the auspicious moment.
Don't think you can sell your body with that face to seduce Chase. I'm about to become the young mistress of the Holt family. Get out if you've got any sense. Or don't blame me for being ruthless.
Miss Lane, Mr. Holt and I have a proper relationship. If you continue to lie, I'll sue for defamation.
You dare threaten me? Stealing someone's man and showing off at their engagement party. I'll teach you a lesson today.
Who gave you the nerve to touch my person?
Chase, Kelsey is your fiancé. You hit your fiancé for an outsider? This is ridiculous. Guards, throw this uninvited lady out.
You don't get to decide who Chase marries. A homewrecker has no right to lecture me.
Chase, is this how you speak to your elder?
Chase and Senior President Holt have a bad relationship. Chase is definitely in trouble this time.
Scared? Weren't you quite sharp-tongued earlier?
What if Senior President Holt gets angry?
No one can hurt you while I'm here. Not even him. Not even him.
Honey, Chase is still a child. Don't take it to heart. Don't ruin your health over this.
This jerk brought such a sketchy woman. He's shaming the Holt family. Drag her out. I never want to see her in Sea City again.
Let's see who dares touch my wife.
As long as I live, she'll never enter the Holt family.
I'm not asking for your opinion. I'm notifying you.
Chase, your father is so worried about your future. How could you find a woman for a fake marriage? Even fooling around should have a limit.
True or false? You'll know if you check the records.
How is that possible? How dare you?
From now on, if anyone dares to cross me, I, Chase, will take them on to the end.
Chase hates being intimate with women. Besides, they aren't wearing rings. I'll see about that. How you'll trick everyone with a fake marriage. Honey, look. See how much they love each other?
Since you're married, why didn't you tell us earlier? You caused such a scene today.
I've been wanting to tell you, but Wendy wanted to focus on her career. That's why we kept it a secret.
President Holt, since I took the fall, can I get a bonus?
You little money grubber. Beautiful. Since you love money so much, why don't you just stick with me?
Honey, the banquet is about to start. Why don't Chase and Wendy do the opening dance?
Good idea.
Kiss her.
President Holt, why are they all cheering?
Mandy is trying to test if our marriage is real.
Our agreement didn't include intimacy.
Chase, one slip up and you lose.
Don't worry. Leave it to me. Everyone, from this day on, Wendy is my wife, and even the Holt Group's future mistress.
I can't believe the ruthless Master Holt is so doting.
If I were her, I'd faint from happiness.
I didn't expect Chase to go this far with her just for a show.
Nice job. We must have fooled them.
Wendy, get it together. Chase is only doing this to fool Mandy. Whatever you do, don't fall for him.
They are officially husband and wife now. Acting out now will only give them an opening.
I was drugged that night. Wendy saved me. Otherwise, it would be bad. Madam Holt's efforts were all for nothing. What a pity.
The woman that night was her? Impossible!
You seem to know a lot about that night, Miss Lane. Or maybe, do you think it was someone else?
Chase, Kelsey is hurt and just talking nonsense. Don't mind her. I'll take her to get bandaged up. Please, carry on.
If it really was Kelsey that night, they would never just let it go. So it wasn't her that night?
I looked into Wendy and Master Holt. They're just boss and subordinate. But they suddenly got married yesterday.
It seems Chase doesn't know who the woman was. That's why he's using her as a cover-up.
Auntie, I have a plan. If I just take her place, the title of young Mistress Holt will be mine.
He thinks he's safe by marrying any random woman. In his dreams, I got rid of his mother to join this family, and now I can take the Holt from him too. Find the woman from that night. Clean it up.
Yes.
This doesn't look like the way back home.
Mrs. Holt, today is our wedding night. Do you want to live apart right after getting married?
Do you want that? No way.
Am I capable? You'll know if you try. Well, satisfied?
This is just a fake marriage. If you have needs, go find someone else. I don't accept hidden rules.
You need to have what it takes to be targeted like that. Relax. To a plain figure like yours. I'm not interested.
I've already ruined Mandy's plan for you. How about we divorce tomorrow?
Divorcing now will only make Mandy suspicious. I'll consider it once I find the woman from that night.
But that woman was me. If I'm found, I'm dead meat. But if he can't find her, I'll never get divorced. What a mess. What if you never find her?
You seem very concerned about that night.
Do I? Maybe because you told me to investigate it, so I was just paying attention. Force of habit.
We're being followed.
I didn't think Mandy would get restless so soon.
I'm afraid they mean no good. Should we lose them?
She doesn't dare touch me yet. Just testing if I'm really married. Now both you and I are thorns in Mandy's side. I hope we work well together.
Damn that, Chase. I just needed to hang in there until I resigned. Now I've offended Mandy because of him. That heartless capitalist.
Master Holt, Secretary Monroe is too timid. Should I find someone more suitable?
She is the rose I raised myself. Besides her, no one else is worthy of standing by me. Wendy, when will you finally remember me?
Chase wants me to track down myself. I'll be exposed sooner or later. Don't worry, we've cleared all the evidence. Even if he suspects you, there's no proof. But he has power everywhere. Finding me out would take him minutes. President Holt.
Why did you lie to me?
You know? President Holt, I didn't mean it that night. Please don't fire me. And don't kick me out of Sea City. If you're really angry, dock my pay or give me hard labor. I don't want to lose my job.
You liar. You've long since forgotten me.
President Holt, what are you saying? You smell of alcohol. You're drunk.
Wendy, you said you'd come back. Why?
What did you just call me?
Water. I need water.
Besides Grandma, no one calls me Wendy anymore.
Case is even less likely to.
Now that you've had water, please go back to your room. What are you doing?
Before sleeping, must shower.
Then shower in your own room, okay?
This is my house. I'll shower wherever I want. Why does this feel so familiar? Are you?
President Holt, did you remember who it was that night? Did you see what she looked like? I'm doomed. If he remembers that the person that night was me, I'm finished. President Holt, you wanted to see me?
Don't think I'm drunk. Don't you remember what happened last night?
What are you talking about? I don't quite understand.
Stop acting. Last night was our wedding night, with a handsome guy like me lying next to you. Even if you took advantage, I wouldn't mind.
Don't worry, President Holt. I'm loyal. I'd never have any improper thoughts.
Then why am I in your room? And undressed?
Why don't you try to remember more carefully?
You liar. You forgot about me long ago.
You, what are you doing?
Before sleeping, one must shower.
To protect your reputation, I stayed in the living room all night reading files.
A handsome guy like me was right in front of her. Yet she could focus on files?
Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. I won't let a third person find out.
Chase, you've been fooled by this woman.
It's my fault for not stopping them. Please punish me, Master Holt.
Barging into my place like this. You're getting bolder and bolder.
Chase, we're here because we found the truth about that night.
Oh no! If they expose that I was the woman that night, I'm finished.
Chase, I was the one who saved you that night. It wasn't Wendy at all.
How is that possible?
Wendy, you thought you were flawless? Not only did you steal my identity, but you even dared to trick him into marriage. You offended the Holts. Prepare for your reputation to be ruined. Get out of Sea City.
What you said, is it true?
Of course it is. Chase, Wendy stole my identity just to become the young mistress of the Holt family. She lied to you. I should be your wife.
In that case, why didn't you say anything? At the banquet?
I wanted to keep this secret forever. But Wendy is so vain. How could I just stand by and watch you be tricked and used by someone like her?
Chase, Kelsey is a lady from a prestigious family too. You should give her an explanation. Divorce and marry her right now. Otherwise, you'll never clear the rape charge.
Are you threatening me?
The person that night wasn't Kelsey at all. No. I can't let them scheme against Chase. Nice Photoshop skills. Spent a lot of money on that, didn't you?
You bitch! What are you talking about? This is proof that I was with Chase that night.
Then please explain why Chase was drugged that night? And you just happened to be in his room? Was this a premeditated forced marriage? Don't be afraid. The woman that night definitely wasn't Kelsey. Trust me.
She's usually so timid, yet she found the courage to defend me.
You bitch! You're framing me!
You dare touch Chase's woman?
Chase, you're doomed. Yet you're still defending her? Aren't you afraid I'll sue you?
With this trash? Why don't we get an expert to check if these photos are real or fake? If they're fake, you'll spend years in prison.
What the hell are you talking about, you bitch?
I was going to let you off, but I didn't expect you to double down and plot against me. You really have a death wish. Madam Holt. Recognize him?
Master Holt, I was wrong. Madam Holt told me to drug you. I really don't know anything else.
I wanted to let you go too. Why don't you beg them instead?
Madam Holt, help me! Master Holt will really kill me.
You're talking nonsense. I don't even know you. Get lost.
Here are the transfer and call records from when you bribed him.
This is a frame-up. Chase, don't think you can scare me with some fake witness.
Take him away and deal with it. Don't let him stain my carpet.
Yes, sir.
Spare me, Master Holt! Don't kill me!
Mandy, your time is up. Still making excuses?
Chase, you dare kill me? I'm the Madam President of the Holt family. If you kill me, your father won't let you off.
Relax. I don't do losing business. I want to watch you destroy yourself step by step. Hand them over to Senior President Holt. Let him deal with them himself.
Let go. I'm the Madam President. Have you all lost your minds?
Chase, I won't do it again. Please spare me.
Chase is a cold-blooded living llama. If he finds out I lied to him, maybe he'll... I need to divorce him and run. President Holt, considering I helped you out with a huge favor today, could you give me my marriage certificate?
No wonder you were so bold earlier. Already accepting your role as Madam Holt?
You're joking, President Holt. I know my place. Our marriage is just a contract. I have no feelings for you at all. I need the certificate for the divorce. So
you risk defending Mandy. Just to help me. Only because of that contract?
with my status, what else could it be? Right. Right. If you go bankrupt, who's going to pay me the 100 million breakup fee?
What do you plan to do after the divorce?
I'll probably find an ordinary person like me, get married and have kids, and live a simple life.
An ordinary person? Do you think anyone would dare to marry the woman of Chase Holt?
Don't worry. As long as our fake marriage is a secret, no one will know. Then we can both go our separate ways.
You're that eager to cut ties with me?
But we never really had a relationship.
You could, if you wanted to.
He's alive!
If you keep playing dead, I'll throw you to the crocodiles in Africa.
Bro, you're choosing a girl over me?
Didn't Special Assistant Keys just... Is he human or a ghost?
Human, of course. It was just an act. Don't be afraid. Now I'm sure. The woman that night wasn't Kelsey.
Master, it's been a month. If that woman is pregnant, it could be bad for you.
Send out the orders. Find her, even if you have to search all of Sea City.
Wendy, what's wrong? Are you okay? I'm just tired and feeling nauseous. Did you take the pill after that night with President Holt? I think I'm really pregnant. Oh no. If Chase finds out you're pregnant, he'll throw us in the river to feed the fish. I'm keeping this baby. You really can't keep it. It just came at the wrong time. What did you say? This is my baby. I'm going to keep him. We finally fooled Chase. Do you want to ruin everything? My parents abandoned me when I was little. Grandma is gone too. This baby is my only family left in this world. Fine, you can keep him, but you must leave the Holts before you start showing. Or if Chase finds out, you won't be able to leave. Thanks, Cindy. All right. From now on, remember this. You are not pregnant, and you weren't the woman from that night. Understand? I've loved Chase for 3 years, but this relationship was never going to end well. Since that's the case, I'll treat this baby as his final gift to me.
Attention, everyone. I need your cooperation on something. The cleaner found this pregnancy test in the restroom last night. I hope that person will come forward and admit it. Otherwise, don't blame me for being harsh.
It wasn't me. Me neither.
I remember the last person to leave yesterday was Wendy.
In your employee file, it says you're single. Is that right?
Yes.
Then it seems this baby belongs to some random guy. When people find out, who would ever marry you?
Manager King, watch your mouth. Without proof, I can sue you for defamation.
This is the proof I never would have guessed.
Who knew? Secretary Monroe is actually that kind of person.
She acts so pure, but who knows what she's like in private.
I knew she was like this all along.
Anne King, is your mouth on backward? Why is everything you say so disgusting?
Am I wrong? A country girl like her could never marry into a wealthy family. She's just trying to be a gold digger.
How do you know Wendy can't marry into wealth? Do you have any idea who Wendy's husband is? President Holt and I have a marriage contract. I can't let it out.
So, who's her husband? Is he tightening screws in some factory?
Yes. Maybe her husband is someone very important. You might have to call him bosses when you see him.
What boss? If she can marry a boss, then I'm Mrs. Holt.
Manager King, aren't you afraid of President Holt punishing you for these rumors?
You're pregnant out of wedlock, violating policy, and still bluffing, claiming you married into wealth. If President Holt punishes anyone, it'll be you.
Do you really have to do this?
What, scared? Even if you kowtow and apologize, I won't let you off.
I've recorded everything you just said. You defamed me and spread rumors about me having a sugar daddy. I'm filing a lawsuit against you. Until you apologize to me.
You dare threaten me?
It's not a threat. It's defending my rights. You can use your position to slander me, but I can use the law to defend my dignity.
Wendy, you violated the rules set by President Holt himself, the Employee Code of Conduct, for getting pregnant out of wedlock and ruining our reputation. I can fire you right now.
Sorry. I'm President Holt's private secretary. I only answer to him. I'm not under HR's jurisdiction. You have no right to fire me.
You woman.
President Holt, what are you doing here?
Secretary Monroe, I didn't hire you to chit-chat. Have you finished the work I gave you?
My apologies. I'll get to it right away.
President Holt, Wendy has deceived you. She's pregnant.
You're pregnant? Whose baby is it? Did you forget that we're already married?
I have to stick to my story and deny it. President Holt, I'm not pregnant. This thing really isn't mine.
I'm not lying.
President Holt, Wendy was the last one to leave the office last night. The cleaner gave me the pregnancy test first thing this morning. If it's not hers, whose could it be?
So, Manager King, you're convicting me based on mere speculation?
Manager King, is this how the Holts taught you to handle things?
If you don't believe me, President Holt, you can check the surveillance. See if Wendy was actually the last one to enter the restroom last night.
Go check yesterday's surveillance video.
Yes, sir.
Secretary Monroe, anything else you want to say to explain yourself?
Even if I was the last to leave the restroom, surely that doesn't prove this pregnancy test is mine.
Secretary Monroe, the evidence is undeniable now. Stop making excuses. President Holt, Wendy, openly violated the company rules you set yourself. She must be severely punished.
Then, how do you think she should be handled?
She's pregnant out of wedlock and hid it. It seriously damages the company's reputation. She should be fired as a warning to others.
Secretary Monroe, what do you think?
President Holt, please let me explain.
Oh my God, he actually helped Wendy.
Doesn't President Holt hate women throwing themselves at him?
Do you think President Holt has feelings for Secretary Monroe?
This woman actually dared to seduce President Holt.
President Holt, I'll be honest. That pregnancy test is... The pregnancy test is mine. I asked Wendy to bring the pregnancy test to me yesterday. That's why she's in the surveillance footage.
Is she telling the truth?
Yes, that's right.
Cindy, you aren't trying to take the fall for her, are you?
President Holt, no woman in this world would be willing to use her reputation as a joke.
Then why didn't she tell the truth just now?
Because I hadn't decided whether to keep the baby yet. So I asked Wendy to keep it a secret.
Is that so?
Yes.
President Holt, even if Secretary Monroe isn't pregnant, she did cover for Cindy. Both of them violated company rules. They must be fired.
Are you telling me how to do my job?
President Holt, I didn't mean that. I'm doing this for the company's best interest.
You're spreading rumors and even dared to violate labor laws by firing a pregnant woman, trying to damage the company's image. Starting today, you're demoted to supervisor. Do it again and you're fired, starting now. Marriage and maternity leave for all employees will be extended by 1 month.
Thank you, President Holt.
You bitch, it's your fault. I embarrassed myself in front of President Holt. I won't let you get away with this.
President Holt, thanks for helping me, or Cindy and I would have been fired.
You're mine. Without my order, no one can touch you.
Exactly. If I wasn't afraid you'd kick me out of C-City with one word, I wouldn't be in such a mess.
Is there anything you want to confess to me?
Sorry, President Holt. I know I was wrong.
Oh? Then Secretary Monroe, tell me exactly what you did wrong.
I promise I won't break the rules and cause you trouble again.
Not bad. You've learned to reflect. What else?
And... If I'd known the living Yama was so hard to handle, I should have just let Manager King fire me earlier.
Since you knew she was picking on you on purpose, why didn't you just reveal your identity?
My identity?
Tell her that you're my wife. The president's wife.
No way.
In your eyes, am I that embarrassing?
Of course not. President Holt, you're handsome, have a great body, and you're wealthy. There isn't a man in all of C-City more presentable than you.
In that case, why don't we make it real?
Chase loathes women to the extreme. Is he testing me to see if I have feelings for him? President Holt, we agreed this is a fake marriage. We'll divorce when the time is right. I know my place.
Secretary Monroe seems very professional.
President Holt, for the sake of me helping you deal with Mandy, please grant me one request.
You just rejected me. Regretting it already?
No. I just want to learn something new. After I leave the Holts, I can't be a secretary forever.
Why do you want to leave?
We will get divorced eventually. If I stay at the Holt group, then the new Mrs. Holt would find it awkward.
How considerate of you, Secretary Monroe. Get in the car.
No need, President Holt. I'll just take a cab, and I live quite far away. I won't waste your time.
Living apart right after the wedding? Do you want everyone to know it's a fake marriage? Address.
South Shore Road Garden, Community, Old Town. What are you doing here?
Wendy, your father and I have great news for you.
The village chief's son likes you. He's offering a 500,000 dowry. Pack your things quickly. Come home and get married.
I'm not marrying him. Not even for 5 million.
I raised you for this, just to get some dowry money out of you. I already took the 500,000. You're marrying him no matter what.
You abandoned me when I was 5. In all these years, did you ever give me a single cent? I put myself through school, working jobs to pay for tuition. I found a job on my own, interviewing everywhere. To me, you both died when I was 5.
You little brat! How dare you curse me?
You took that money? It has nothing to do with me. You're not welcome here. Please leave. Or I'll call the police and report you for trespassing.
What kind of dump is this? I pay her $20,000 a month. And she lives in a place like this?
Yeah, it's way too remote. It's unsafe for Miss Monroe if she's late.
As the president of the Holt Group, I'm responsible for employee safety, right?
Exactly.
Get some people over here now.
Master Holt, What for?
To move her.
You ungrateful daughter! How dare you call the police? I'll kill you!
What are you doing here?
If I hadn't come, you'd let them bully you?
Well, look at you. No wonder you won't marry. You've got a lover.
Wendy and I are legally married. If you insult her again, I won't be so nice.
Wendy, you bitch! You're just a used-up toy now. Who will pay the dowry now?
Watch your mouth.
You dare hit me? I'll make sure you rot in jail.
I am the president of the Holt Group. Chase, I'm ready when you are.
What? You're President Holt?
If you're President Holt, then I'm the president's father.
You brat, hiring an imposter. Go home and get married right now. Bring that dowry money back.
I'm not going back. I'm already married. What you're doing is a crime.
Let her go. Didn't you hear her say she's unwilling?
You beggar! How dare you hit my mother?
You started it. This is self-defense. President Holt, please leave. This is my family matter. I can't involve you.
Too late to leave.
Yuri, are you crazy? You injured the president of the Holt Group. Aren't you afraid of going to jail?
The president of the Holt Group is a man who rules C-City. Why would he come to your tiny rental apartment?
Kid, I'm telling you, I am a manager at a subsidiary of the Holt Group. Offending me offends the entire Holts. Believe it or not, I can kick you out of C-City with one word.
A subsidiary of the Holt Group? You sure?
How's that? Scared?
I didn't expect a Holt subsidiary. To hire a fool like you seems like it needs a good cleanup.
You won't learn until you're in deep trouble. I'll report this when I go to work tomorrow. Both of you just wait to be ruined and be kicked out of C-City.
No need to wait until tomorrow.
Fine. I'll give you a chance. As long as you act like a dog and kneel down to beg for my forgiveness.
It's been a long time since anyone dared to be so insolent before me.
Yuri, apologize to President Holt right now, or even I won't be able to save you.
Ah, I see you can't keep up the act and are feeling guilty. Just wait to go to jail.
If this beggar is really the president of the Holt Group, I'll not only kowtow to him 3 times, but also strip and run naked for 3 laps.
Fine. I'll see who will be kneeling and begging for mercy then. Check if there's a manager named Yuri in the Holt subsidiary.
Well, did you find out who I am?
Pass the word. Fire him immediately. Also, industry-wide. Whoever dares to hire him will be an enemy of Holt Group.
You beggar, you're addicted to acting, aren't you? A man like President Holt, even a manager like me, has never seen him, let alone a piece of trash like you. Blacklist me? You're talking big. Careful not to bite your tongue. Hello, manager.
You bastard. How dare you offend President Holt? You're fired.
How can this be? Impossible.
Master Holt, your subordinate has arrived late.
Are you really President Holt?
I remember someone saying if I were President Holt, they'd kowtow and run naked for 3 laps.
President Holt, I was wrong. I was deceived by this bitch Wendy. If she hadn't lied to me, how could I have mistaken you?
If I hear you insult her one more time, I'll rip your tongue out and throw you into the river to feed the fish.
Since Grandma passed away, no one has ever protected me like this.
I won't do it again. President Holt, please spare me.
Begging? You should have a proper attitude.
Sister, I was wrong. I'll never do it again. I'm your own brother. Can you bear to see him being insulted like this?
I already warned you just now. You brought this on yourself.
You heartless creature, leaving your own brother to die? I shouldn't have given birth to you.
I don't want to see them in Sea City ever again.
Yes, sir.
President Holt, thank you for today.
I hope you'll take the initiative to bother me next time. Pack up from Mrs. Holt. Move her out.
Yes, sir.
No, there's no need. President Holt, this is just a fake marriage. There's no need to actually move in.
Your parents won't just let it go. What if they come after you again? Moving into my place is the best way.
Chase, if you don't like me, why are you being so good to me? And making me fall for you? Where's the laundry room? This doesn't look like it.
Why are you still up so late?
Ah, thanks, President Holt. I'm leaving now. President Holt, your hand.
It's nothing, just a scratch. Don't worry.
The wound is so deep. What if it gets infected?
Now that you mention it, I do feel a bit dizzy. Maybe it got infected by the water when I showered? Did you just...
Luckily, no fever. Where's the first aid kit? Let me dress the wound. I'm sorry. I'm the one who dragged you into this.
Luckily, this blow landed on me. With your tiny frame, I might have become a widower.
You're still joking at a time like this? When I was a child, I thought it was because I wasn't well behaved enough. So they didn't want me. But now they sold me for a 500,000 dowry. Did I still not do enough?
It's not your fault. Wendy. No matter when, never doubt yourself. Your value as a person should never be judged by whether others like you. Understand?
Chase, why are you so good to me? So good that I'm starting to not want to leave you. Thank you, President Holt.
There are no bosses or employees today. Just think of us as friends. Cry if you want to. I'll lend you my shoulder. Wendy, even if no one in the world loves you, I will always be by your side. Until time stops and the world ends.
Morning, President Holt. I'm going to be late. I'm leaving now.
I'll drive you to the office later. Come, have breakfast. What's wrong?
Nothing. Maybe it's just stress and lack of sleep lately.
Someone, take this away.
Master Holt, could Madam be pregnant?
That's impossible. Aunt Grant, you must be mistaken.
Madam, I've been through this before. Your symptoms are exactly like morning sickness. Besides, you and Master Holt are both young. It's a good thing to be pregnant.
Who is actually pregnant? You or Cindy?
P. President Holt. Don't listen to Aunt Grant's nonsense.
It's true, we're in a fake marriage. But it doesn't mean you can mess around with other men.
In your eyes, am I really that easy of a person?
I don't recall us ever fulfilling our marital duties.
I'm not pregnant. It's just my gastritis acting up.
I'm sorry. I thought just now.
President Holt, can I leave now?
Wait. I'll take you for a checkup.
No need. It's just an old problem. Some medicine will fix it.
Old problems need even more attention. What is it?
Master Holt, there's a change in the Conrad Group project. Summon all planning department staff. Meeting in the conference room.
President Holt, I'll head to the company right away. I won't delay the meeting.
Rest well if you're sick. I'll have Aunt Grant take you to the hospital.
No need. Cindy can just go with me.
I'll pick you up after the checkup.
Cindy, it's an emergency. I don't think I can hide it anymore. Should I just go and confess to him? No way. Don't you want this child anymore? Just pretend none of this happened. You just have gastroenteritis. I'll go get the medical form for you. But morning sickness lasts for months. If I'm not better in a week, Chase will insist on getting the best doctor. We can't worry about that now. We just have to try anything now. Chase must not find out I'm pregnant. Otherwise, I'm dead meat.
Wendy is pregnant? Why is she afraid of letting Chase know? Could the baby not be Chase's?
Miss Monroe, let's talk.
Miss Lane, I don't think we have anything to talk about.
Then I'll have to go to the Holt group and talk to Chase. About your pregnancy.
Master Holt, you rushed the meeting just to pick up Secretary Monroe. Should I?
Back to the company.
Chase must marry Kelsey. If you're smart, take this $10 million and leave him.
What makes you think I would betray Chase for 10 million?
If he knew you were carrying some bastard, what would he do?
How did you know I'm pregnant?
Secretary Monroe is a smart person. I suggest you think carefully about what to do.
Secretary Monroe doesn't seem as simple as she looks. If she's one of Mandy's people, then our situation.
Give the order. Investigate Wendy thoroughly. How are you feeling?
The doctor said it's just gastroenteritis. Sorry for worrying you.
Didn't the doctor prescribe medicine?
Oh no, I was too focused on faking the medical record. I forgot about the medicine. Well, since I'm young and healthy, I just need to rest and drink plenty of water. No medicine is needed.
I'll have Aunt Grant cook something light for you. Since you're not well, go home and rest early.
Wendy, did you show the report to President Holt? He's busy, so he probably hasn't seen it yet. Don't worry. Our acting is flawless. Chase won't suspect a thing. I gave you the wrong report. The one you have is the pregnancy test. What did you say? Then, what do we do now? Should I just pack my bags and run? There's only one way. Steal the paper back before he finds it. Or we're both dead meat. You want me to steal from his study? You might as well kill me. It's the only way to save the baby.
Baby? What baby? Speak.
Cindy asked if you gave me 100 million in alimony. She said you'd lose out if I didn't have your baby.
You... what?
President Holt, I was wrong.
Get up first. The floor is cold.
My legs are weak. I can't stand up.
With your IQ, if the child takes after you, won't I lose out even more?
I'm a graduate from a top university. I'm not that stupid.
Having a baby won't be necessary. You just need to be Madam Holt. That's enough.
Are you really sure? President Holt, please reconsider.
If you can't even handle this, how can you have a baby?
I see. No babies.
Stop overthinking all day. Get some rest early.
It seems Chase doesn't like kids at all. I must get the pregnancy test report back. President Holt, are you there? I clearly remember putting it here. Why is it gone? Found it.
Found what?
Ah.
Why are you always so clumsy?
It hurts. President Holt, I'll do it myself.
Don't move. What were you looking for in my study?
No. Nothing.
Nothing? Why do you look so guilty? Speak. Are you hiding something from me?
Oh no! Did he see my pregnancy test report? Admitting it now is a dead end. I must not admit it. No, I swear.
Then I'll have Special Assistant Keys ask your friend, Cindy. The Holt's methods of torture. You know them well.
I'm sorry, President Holt. I lied to you. I was looking for a medical report. Because I'm sick. The doctor said it's stomach cancer.
What did you say?
I don't know either.
I'll have Special Assistant Keys find the world's top experts. You'll be fine. Definitely.
Experts? Won't my pregnancy be exposed then? President Holt, I don't have much time left. I can't keep pretending to be your wife. How about we get a divorce tomorrow?
Wendy, listen to me. Medicine is very advanced now. It can be cured. I'll stay with you forever. Don't be afraid, okay?
I'm doomed. I'm dead meat tomorrow.
Young mistress, Master Holt told me about your condition. With early intervention, a full recovery is possible.
Professor Woods, I'm a bit afraid of blood. Can we skip the blood test?
If you just look away, you won't feel faint. Master Holt, young mistress, wait a moment. The results will be out in 10 minutes.
President Holt, Professor Woods is quite old. Maybe we should just leave?
He's the top expert in the country. He'll have a solution.
Master Holt, the young mistress doesn't have cancer. It must be a misdiagnosis.
Misdiagnosis?
You can rest easy now, Master Holt. The young mistress's health is fine.
So it was a misdiagnosis. I knew I was too healthy to be sick. President Holt, look, I'm perfectly fine.
I'm glad you're okay. Who exactly examined you? How could they misdiagnose such a serious illness? That doctor shouldn't be practicing anymore.
President Holt, don't be so aggressive. Look at me, I'm perfectly fine now. Besides, misdiagnoses happen sometimes at busy hospitals. It's not easy for the country to train a doctor. Why don't we just let it go?
Professor Woods, thank you for your hard work today. We'll take our leave now.
Isn't this Miss Monroe? Why are you here for a prenatal check today?
It wasn't me. You have the wrong person. President Holt, let's leave.
What's the rush? It won't hurt to hear her out.
That's not right. I have a very good memory. I couldn't have mistaken you.
Dr. Lewis, I was only accompanying a friend for her prenatal check that day. She probably called my name, so you misremembered. Think about it carefully again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so busy, I'm dizzy. I must have mistaken you. My apologies.
It's okay.
Why are there so many quacks in this hospital? First a misdiagnosis, then a case of mistaken identity. It seems the Holts need to consider acquiring a private hospital.
Secretary Monroe, here's the Conrad Group's information. Please finish the proposal and hand it to me before tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? Team Leader Lewis, isn't that a bit soon?
Secretary Monroe, President Holt personally arranged for you to join the Conrad Group project. If you have any problems, why not talk to President Holt directly, Wendy? If you fail to hand in the proposal and delay the partnership, let's see if President Holt spares you.
What's going on?
The planning dept has been busy with the Conrad Group project lately. Secretary Monroe probably wanted to catch up on progress.
You can head off first. I won't be returning to the villa tonight.
Yes, sir.
Why am I here?
Don't go.
I'm not going. President Holt, well, I was afraid you'd catch a cold. I did nothing but cover you with a blanket.
Then why are you feeling guilty? I almost believed you just now. But now, you're touching me in broad daylight. How do you explain this?
President Holt, if I say I didn't do it on purpose, can you forgive me?
Come in.
Master Holt, the Conrad Group representative has arrived.
Notify the project team. Meeting in the conference room.
Isn't this my proposal? Did Chase help me refine the details?
Secretary Monroe, where's the proposal I asked for? I won't be responsible if you delay the meeting.
This is my proposal.
I only gave her one night. How could she produce such a perfect proposal?
Team Leader Lewis, is there still a problem?
It's one thing to give me this trash. Do you really intend to show this trash to the head of Conrad Group? You don't need to attend today's meeting.
Team Leader Lewis, I...
Wendy was also involved in this project. Where is she?
President Holt, Wendy said she had work to do and skipped the meeting.
I said, everyone involved in the project must attend the meeting.
Secretary Monroe, how can you be late for such an important meeting? Your work attitude is far too casual.
But you were the one who wouldn't let me.
Since you're here, sit down and learn. Everyone here is your senior.
President Holt, I recall, Secretary Monroe is your private secretary. Why is she handling planning too?
President Hill has quite the memory. Secretary Monroe is very capable. She's Chase's right-hand woman.
Oh, is that so? I thought Secretary Monroe was President Holt's sweetheart.
Business is a battlefield. A confidant ensures victory. President Hill is usually idle. It's natural you wouldn't understand. This logic...
I'm not like President Holt. I cherish such a beautiful woman. President Holt really doesn't know how to treat a lady.
Seems Conrad Group is full of your treasures then. Wonder if any treasure can vet your plan later. Let's begin.
Hello everyone. This proposal was developed by the planning department after pulling several all-nighters. It features traditional themes, linking jewelry with mortise and tenon joints.
This is clearly the proposal I made.
That's everything for the proposal. Thank you.
President Holt actually smiled. The sun's rising in the west.
Looks like Team Leader Lewis is getting promoted.
Team Leader Lewis, this proposal was clearly done by me. Why are you taking credit for it?
Secretary Monroe, I really did make this proposal myself. How have I offended you? Why frame me in such an important meeting?
President Holt manages his people well. I've really seen it all today.
Chase, this has a very negative impact. If news gets out, it will surely hurt the Holt reputation. This must be handled strictly.
And how do you think it should be handled?
Naturally, fire the troublemaker. And compensate the victim.
Chase, Wendy is a scheming woman. Keeping her around will only harm you. Let me be your private secretary from now on.
Security. Jail this person for spreading rumors and stealing files.
What are you doing? You've got the wrong person.
Chase. She's the one who slandered Team Leader Lewis. Why are you firing the victim instead?
The author of this proposal is not her at all. It's Wendy.
Chase, you can't just frame an innocent person just because Wendy is your confidant.
Framed Team Leader Lewis. Confess, or should I do it for you?
This proposal was indeed done by me.
You're lying. I clearly handed this to you this morning.
Bitch, how dare a servant interrupt us?
Hitting my person right in front of me? Mandy, do you have a death wish?
President Holt, this affects the interests of Conrad Group. Shouldn't you give everyone an explanation?
I have the office surveillance.
Since President Hill wants an explanation, let's all take a look.
It's fine if you brush me off with this trash. But show this trash to the head of Conrad Group. You don't need to attend today's meeting. I lent this plan to Secretary Monroe last night. This is what she returned.
Still lying at death's door? This proposal was co-written by Secretary Monroe and me. What did you even contribute?
If you can't kick this bitch Wendy out of the Holts today, you'll never be young Mistress Holt.
Chase. You're twisting the truth for Wendy. Just because she's married to you?
Wait, what? Wendy is actually married to President Holt. Man, this is shocking news.
I never thought President Holt, the impartial, the living Yama of Sea City, would also play favorites.
Whether I'm playing favorites, President Hill will know soon. Since this video isn't enough, then let's add this.
This is President Holt's unique file security mark.
It seems Team Leader Lewis stole Secretary Monroe's work.
Team Leader Lewis, since you say this is yours, why is President Holt's signature on the draft?
This proposal of mine.
Wendy, stop using your position to bully others. Even if this proposal wasn't made by Team Leader Lewis, how do you prove it's yours?
This version was edited by President Holt from my draft and wrote Deshen Holt, Deshotes, BT and wrote. I have a backup on my computer.
Does anyone else have an objection?
Madam, please save me. I don't want to go to jail.
It seems Team Leader Lewis has more to say.
Madam, I only did what you told me. Please save me. If I go to jail, my life is ruined.
What nonsense are you talking? I was just trying to help you out of kindness. I can't believe you're ungrateful enough to frame me. Why are you still standing there? Drag her away now.
From now on, if anyone else dares to betray their master, don't expect any mercy. Mandy, are you satisfied with this result?
Chase, you only married Wendy to deal with me, didn't you? You defend her so much. Don't you know she's pregnant?
What did you say?
Oh no, I've hidden it from him for so long. Now I'm in big trouble.
You said you weren't in a relationship and had no boyfriend? So you tested me many times before, just to make me accept him?
President Holt, I was wrong. I'll accept any punishment. Please let me keep this child. He's the only family I have left.
Even if it's a fake marriage, a man as proud as you has been cheated on, and you're still acting so smug.
Who said we're in a fake marriage? Wendy and I are getting married in a month. I'll announce it to everyone then. She is my Chasey's wife. The child she's carrying is my future heir.
President Holt, aren't you angry? Weren't you going to ruin me and kick me out of Sea City?
You're the only one who'd ignore my feelings.
President Holt, you don't like me at all. And we're from two different worlds. My status doesn't match yours.
Wendy, I don't care about your status. I like you. Simply because you're you. I've always kept this ring with me. Now, will you marry me?
I do.
Chase! Wendy is just a cheap whore. You won't divorce her, and you're willing to raise this bastard?
Who says Miss Monroe's child is a bastard? We found the hotel witness from that night.
Master Holt, the woman who left your room that night was her.
I'm sorry, President Holt. I know I was wrong. I didn't mean to hide it from you.
It was you. Why didn't I realize it sooner?
Impossible. Why is this happening? After all my hard work planning, this bitch ended up with everything.
Chase, only I deserve to be the young Mistress Holt. This bitch is just a piece of trash. She doesn't deserve you.
Send them all to prison. Don't spare anyone who hurt Wendy. I'm sorry. It's my fault for not recognizing you sooner.
President Holt, are you really willing to marry me?
Yes. Since the day I met you 3 years ago, I've wanted to marry you.
Was it love at first sight for you?
I guess so.
Who knew the famous Master Holt was such a romantic?
It doesn't matter if you never remember me. As long as you know that I love you is enough.
President Holt, what are you doing?
What's wrong with kissing my own wife? Is there a problem?
President Holt, we're in the office. Chase, stop it. Hubby.
That's more like it. Next time you call me President Holt, I'll keep kissing you until you change it.
What do you want?
Someone paid for your life.
Didn't you say you'd bring me lunch? Even if the rice was just planted, it'd be ready by now.
Master Holt, it's Madam's first time cooking. Please be patient. What did you say? Something happened to the young Mistress Holt.
Use all Holt Group's power to scour Sea City and find her. If she's harmed in the slightest, I'll hold you all responsible.
Yes, sir.
Who exactly sent you? Let me go. I am Chasey's wife. If you touch me, he won't let you off.
I'm kidnapping young Mistress Holt specifically.
Kelsey, why are you here? Weren't you sent to prison?
That's right. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have lost everything and become a fugitive.
Kelsey, don't do anything stupid. You still have a chance to turn back.
Ha ha ha. A chance? Tell me, what chance do I have left? You've already ruined my life. Now, I'm going to ruin you.
What are you going to do?
She's all yours now. Don't kill her.
Haven't seen such a pretty girl in a long time. Don't be afraid, little beauty. I'll make you feel amazing soon.
I am Chase's wife. You dare touch me? He definitely won't let you off. Aren't you afraid of the living llama of Sea City?
Wendy, listen to me. Wait, when Chase sees you under these two bums, will he still want you? Go get her.
Let me go. Let go. Help. Chase, save me.
Stop.
He's Chase. This woman really is Chase's wife.
President Holt, have mercy. We won't do it again.
Don't come any closer, or I'll kill her.
Kelsey. Don't be impulsive. You still have a bright future. Just let her go. I can overlook everything.
A future? What do I need that for? I just want her dead.
No.
You actually knelt for this lowly woman? Why? Why?
No, please get up.
Kelsey, I'm the one who sent you to prison. I'm the one who ruined your reputation. I apologize to you. Just let her go. I'll grant any of your requests.
Fine. Divorce her right now and marry me. Only I'm worthy of being the young mistress of the Holt family.
Fine. I agree. Just let her go first.
Really? Chase, do you really want to marry me?
I'm sorry. I'm late. Let's go home.
Die, you bitch! Ah, how did this happen? It's not like that, Chase. I didn't want to kill you. It's all this bitch's fault.
Don't cry. You are not as pretty when you cry.
Chase, I order you, don't die. Do you hear me? This is the amulet my grandma gave me. Why do you have it?
I wanted to keep this secret forever. But suddenly, I can't let it go. Wendy, when I was 7, you saved me with this amulet? Now, it's back with its owner.
No, you can't die.
Master Holt! Master Holt!
Family members, please wait outside.
Grandma, please protect Chase. He must be okay. Doctor, how is he?
This is a critical condition notice. Please sign.
I'll sign it.
You're not qualified to sign. Special Assistant Keys, are you trying to rebel?
We only follow Master Holt's orders. With Master Holt down, we follow the young Mistress Holt.
This woman ruined the Holt family. I'll never accept her as my daughter-in-law. Get out of my way.
Not unless you step over me. Young Mistress Holt, only you can save Master Holt now.
The patient is out of danger, but with the blood loss, his waking up is up to fate.
Chase, 20 years ago. You couldn't wait for me to return. Now, I'm here by your side. Please wake up, okay? The doctor said, "Our baby is very healthy. Do you really want to keep sleeping like this?"
I haven't married you yet. How could I leave you?
You're never leaving me in this lifetime.